Part 13, Kinematics. You will find this on page 155 in the Namibian Mathematics Grade 9 textbook, Y equals mx plus c to success. Kinematics. Kinematics is the study of motion. For example, how far a moving object goes, how fast it travels, and how long it takes. Okay, remember this distance, speed, and time diagram. You can remember it like this, D is TV. Do you also like the new Disney channel on DSTV? DSTV. So, if it works like this, if you want to work out distance, you will say speed multiplied time. If you want to work out speed, it's distance divided by time. And if you want to work out time, it's distance divided by speed. So just memorize this table and it will really help you in the calculations. Okay, let's look at example 17. A plane flies at an average speed of 256 kilometers per hour. How far will it fly in 3.5 hours? Okay, how long will it take to travel 832 kilometers? So how far? Far will be distance. Distance is speed multiplied time. Okay, so if I say distance equals speed multiplied time, then I just substitute the speed. It's always the rate, which will have 2 units, and then the time. Now, 3.5, just make it 3.5 hours. And if you multiply it, you will get 896 kilometers. Okay, how long will it take to travel 832 kilometers? How long? Long, so that's time. So it will be distance divided by speed. So distance divided by speed, this is the distance, 832. This is the speed, 256. And if I divide it, I get 3.25 hours. But remember, that's not 3 hours and 25 minutes. It's 3 hours. And if you want to take that to minutes, okay, can I remind you of the table? If it's hours, minutes, seconds, 60, 60. So if I go, okay, let's just see. I want to go from hours. Okay, can I just show you this? This is multiply. And if I want to go back, it's divide. So if I want to go from hours to minutes, I must multiply by 60. So basically, I just say 0.25, not 3.25, only the fraction part. Multiply 60, and that will give me 15 minutes. So it will take 3 hours and 15 minutes. Very important. It's not 3 hours and 25 minutes. Okay. I want you to do for me, try now 17, and I want you to do number 1, B, number 2, C, and number 3, C. Okay, I'm just going to move it a little bit up. Okay, so let's just start. You can stop the video, and as soon as you are finished, you can continue with the video. So it's try now, and it's try now 17. Let's start. Number 1, B. Find the average speed. Okay, now they are looking for the speed. They are giving me the distance, that will just be the meters, 54 meters. And they're giving me the time, that's 12 seconds. So what is speed? Now remember, look at your DSTV. Speed is distance divided by time. So it's distance divided by time. The distance is 54 meters divided by the time, which will be 12 seconds. And if I take my calculator and I'm going to say, and I'm going to press 54 divide 12, I will get 4.5, and now that's that 2 units. So it's meters per second. Why per? Because that one was divide. So that seconds is actually standing at the bottom of the fraction. Okay. So if I look at the next one, number 2, And I'm going to look at number 2C. So how far will it up? So are they looking for the distance? They are giving you the time. What is the time? It's 1.5. I think it's better to make it 1.5 hours. And the speed is always the 2 units. So it's 120 kilometers per hour. And they are looking for the distance. Now, look, how do we find distance? It's speed multiplied time. Speed multiplied time. I'm just going to move it a little bit up. So this is going to give me the speed. So it's 120 multiply the time. And if I multiply that too, then I'm going to get an answer of, that's number C, number 2C, of 180 kilometers. Okay, can I just show you these units? Okay, I left it here. That was actually kilometers per hour. Can I just show you? It was actually kilometers. The hours was at the bottom. And it multiplied by the hours. So can you see what's happening? The hours will cancel out and I will just end up with kilometers. And that was my answer. Okay. And then the last one, let's just make space. Okay, and the last one is number 3C. And they are telling me, let's just, how long will it take? Now, that will be, they're asking for the time. In minutes and seconds. So in hours, minutes, and seconds. So they want you to break it up. They are giving you the distance. What is the distance? It's 5 kilometers. And they are giving you the speed. What is the speed? The speed is 110 kilometers per hour. So if I want to find the time, let's just go to our diagram. Time is distance divided by speed. So what is the distance? 5. Let's just put in the units that we can see what will happen with them. What is the speed? It's 110 kilometers per hour. Now, can I again just show you the units? That was kilometers, and that was divide kilometers over hours. Now, can you remember, if you have a number, divide by a fraction, you can make that a fraction, the top one, by putting it over 1, multiply, and you take the reciprocal, h over km. And then what will happen? The km's will cancel out, and you will end up with, okay, and now let's just press it on your calculator. It's 5 divide 110, and that's going to give you, and it's going to give you a decimal. So it's going to give you, I'm just going to write it first, 0.045. It's like a recurring decimal, 5, and that's going to be in hours. But can you remember, if I want to go from hours to minutes, so take that and multiply it by 60 to go to minutes. Then if I multiply that with 60, I will get 2,7272. And that's in minutes. Okay, so that means it's 2 minutes, 2 full minutes. Now to take that again from, let's just move it a little bit down, from minutes to seconds, I must multiply 60. But don't multiply the whole. First subtract the 2. You already wrote down the 2. So subtract the 2 so that you get 0.7272. And then you go and you multiply it by 60. And that will be, so if you take that, 0.7272, and you multiply that again with 60, you go, and if you it's 43.6, but it's 44. So we can say it's 44 seconds. So how long will it take? It will take 2 minutes and 44 seconds.